Okay, I just opened up an old laptop that I haven't used for a little while because I need to have a couple of them going at the same time when I cross-reference this stuff. And the picture on the desktop is me a few years ago when I had the brilliant idea of running in the Warrior Dash. And I'm going to show you this picture right now. I'm crawling through the mud, and I just look like an enormous hippo. Okay, good morning, everybody. I am whooped this morning. Got up, took a shower, got dressed. There's the outfit. I remember when this stomach, it's not flat, but I mean laying in this chair, it's like flattens out, but I remember when it would bulge like this, and I could literally sit here in this chair with a can of Coke sitting on top of my stomach because it was so huge. So I'm glad those days are over, and I got a long ways to go yet, but I'm pushing. First thing I want to say about yesterday's skater diet video, if you didn't watch it, I finally conquered rolling ollies. I only do it like 2-3 times on the film, and it was when I first did it. I figured that was the most important thing to show. After I landed those, I shut off the camera and I kept skating, and after I laid there on the ground for probably 15-20 minutes just gathering myself, I mean, I was just flat, busted, dead, exhausted. And I got back up and I did a few more, and they were actually better than what's on the film, but like I said, I figured what I should put on the film was the first landing, you know, so it was a small one, but I did it. I do want to say personally to Jack Groth, it is thanks to you that I actually did that, because you posted about a week ago your video in the skateboarding lifestyle group on Facebook, and I think you had captioned it something like, today I committed, and then you like ollied over a stick, and that is what pushed me to say, okay, it's time to do this, it's time to commit to this and get this done. Took me about a week, maybe not so long, I don't recall exactly when you posted it, but that's why I did it. So thank you, Jack, that was awesome. Whew. This morning my elbow's killing me, both knees are killing me, both knees are twisted, and my wrist is killing me, because I bailed a couple times yesterday. The first time was when I ollied into the grass over the curb, and my back foot landed off the board, and you know how that goes, your board keeps going, your back foot stays stationary, and I ripped my legs apart, so my leg muscles are both pulled as well. And that's when I twisted my knees too. Plus I did that like 2-3 more times when I was trying on the tennis courts. And then after I shut off the camera and I was riding around ollieing all over the place, I bailed, and that's when I killed my knees and my elbow and my hand. So, but it's a good pain, because something good came out of it. So, okay, let's get on with this day. Gotta stay hydrated. Okay, what we're gonna be working on today is eBay. I have 2 eBay accounts and a ton of stuff upstairs in what I refer to as my stock room. I need to go through all that stuff and cross-reference it on both accounts and my Etsy account, see what I have listed, where and what is not listed, and then get the rest of it all listed. First thing I need to do though is find some hangers and get the rest of my Harley Davidson shirts hung up that have not sold yet, and so that I know where they're at and I can go through them, because I have some over here, some over there, some over here, you know. It's just always a mess. If you're an eBay seller, you understand what I mean. See, this is what I get into when I start to organize all my eBay stuff. And I'll get it all organized, and then it all falls to crap again because it's easier just to set it places. I have eBay stuff sitting all over the place right now. The bottom of the steps here on the steps, over here. It's just crazy. I hate the clutter, so I've got to get all this stuff cleaned up and organized upstairs in my stockroom. Honestly, I think the last time I had this all cleaned up and organized and really nice looking was when these guys came from a local paper to do an interview, and they expected to see like a huge clutter. The guy even asked me if my upstairs stockroom looks like a teenager's bedroom. I guess he expected me to be like some kind of a, I don't know, a huge hoarder or something. I don't know what he'd heard about eBay sellers before, but that's what he expected. And when he came in, he was blown away because it was just set up to a T. Okay, I just opened up an old laptop that I haven't used for a little while because I need to have a couple of them going at the same time when I cross-reference this stuff. And the picture on the desktop is me a few years ago when I had the brilliant idea of running in the Warrior Dash. And I'm going to show you this picture right now. I'm crawling through the mud, and I just look like an enormous hippo. I actually have video of that somewhere, so if I can find it, I'll stick it in this vlog. I broke 4 ribs on the second obstacle out of like 12 or 13, and I still finished the race, including every single obstacle, because I'm cool like that. So this is my stockroom. As you can see, it's got a ton of stuff in here, and kind of cluttered at the moment. Got my decks right there. I also use this room for overflow. Hey baby, need a date? Okay, those are the Harley shirts I have left. I'm gonna get my laptops, bring them up here, start going through things. Okay, next thing I need to do is look at my items I have listed, see what is about to sell, and prepare all that stuff to take downstairs so it's ready to pack and ship as soon as it sells. Because a lot of these end pretty soon here. Alright, got a bid on a deck. Man, when you sell on eBay, you amass all kinds of stuff. Like, check this out. We got Silly Putty, Littlest Pet Shop toys, Star Wars mugs. Here's how much of a kid I am. This I bought strictly because it looks like the award on the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, and I want it. Latch kits, puzzles, books, jerseys, Ed Hardy merchandise. Ugh. I have a whole enormous, there's probably 1,000 of these What Would Jesus Do bracelets. This is a remote control for a car, like a big expensive car. I actually bought this because it kind of looks like the one that Doc Brown uses in Back to the Future, so I bought it for a costume. I hit Walmart clearance all the time for brand new toys and stuff. Yeah, I can't play this thing. Hats, 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 hats. And this is a giant box of stuff I had signed by Alex Winter from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Check it out. Even guitar picks. That one I had to go to New York City for, but I'll tell you about that later. Bunnies. Blankets. Video games. Models. And even granny panties. Woo! I was just informed that the way I'm sitting in this chair and the clothes I'm wearing, I look like a Ninja Turtle. Okay, it's time for some tasty burgers and a little break, and then it's going to be back to eBay for pretty much the rest of the day. So, you guys don't want to watch that. It's pretty boring. Not a whole lot of interesting things I can make out of the kind of work I need to do right now. So, we're going to call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed that Warrior Dash video. It was hilarious. It absolutely sucked running that thing. I mean, it was fun, don't get me wrong. I like the obstacles and that, but doing it at 350 pounds with 4 broken ribs was not fun. So, that's it. Comment, thumbs up, subscribe. Peace, I'm out.